Welcome back, AFAM. Katie here with the Tola Visuals. Here is my studio, and this is lighting essentials for creative spaces. And on today's video, we're going to be having fun with lighting because there's so much you can do with so many different scenarios. I'm going to discuss the lighting options today and use case scenarios and modifiers that you can play with. So let's get into it. The lighting options we're using today are the Nanlite 60B2, the PavoTube X2 light tubes, and the 300B2. A good starting point is your key light. Maybe you have a small space or on a budget, or just like more compact gear for easy transporting. Same here. The 60B2 with the dome and diffusion is a great first setup. The light is tiny but packs a punch, so watch your eyeballs. Crazy how it's only 2 pounds. I swear my G Master lens was heavier than that. Another great setup for small spaces, and if you hate dealing with cables, are these glorious light tubes. The PavoTube 2Xs come in 2, 4, and 8 foot, and they are wireless with built-in diffusion. I love to mount the 8 foots on the floor stand. It's easy to pick up and bring everywhere like my childhood trauma, and it keeps the footprint really small compared to light stands or C-stands. Just make sure you don't accidentally booty bump it. An added bonus, they are also RGB. If you have room for more power and a bigger dome, the 300B2 gives you really pretty soft lighting and helps me not look like a creature that just woke up. Cause let's be real, I probably just did. I personally use this light the most for my A-roll and cooking client videos because I love how it looks on faces and how much of the kitchen it can light up. Here's all 3 again, which would be the best in your own creative space. Fill light is one of those things I may or may not be using depending on my mood, space, and amount of lazy. But these setups can be similar to the key. You can use the 60B2 with the dome again, but lower the output to just fill in some shadows. For my cooking client videos, I usually use the 8-foot light tubes so we can move them around the kitchen easily. Maybe these tall 8-foot boys might be too big or their angles are limiting at times. That's when the smaller 4-foots mounted on C-stand arms get the light angle exactly where I need it. Typically, you might not choose a 300B for a fill, but I have used it to bounce off a wall at a low output. It spreads the light evenly in the room as well. Maybe you want separation from the background or to add a hair light for a more dynamic lighting dimension. The 60B2 with the snoot attachment is an easy way to get that light exactly where you want it. Just make sure your hair isn't as messy as mine. Not only can the 60B2 be placed up in all types of corners like the spider webs in the studio, but a light tube is a good friend for small spaces too. You could use this as an elongated backlight as well from head to toe. Different vibes from the directional snoot setup. More on direct lighting in a bit. Stay tuned after this short commercial. Just kidding. Let's keep up with the edumacations. This section is a fun one. For a scene that has a task or a subject on a table, a nice overhead light steps up the look. It says, I'm profesh, I know what I'm doing with my lighting gear. Yes ma'am, you can hire me. This is great for cooking, product shots, building furniture. Yeah, I do that now. Or unboxings. The 60B2 with its lantern is a great setup since it's so light and small. 2 pounds, remember? Throw it on a C-stand arm horizontally and it's ready to go. Light tubes are another easy way to get overhead lighting because of how lightweight they are. And again, no cable dangling anywhere. I've used it this way many times, even for non-filming activities. It's our kitchen light when we go camping in the dark too. One time, these people walking by asked me what light it was, and I'm like, oh, it's just my film gear. Extra tip, bring it camping next time. Thank me later. For the mega lantern vibe, you can use the 300B2 with this big and beautiful piece. I swear it looks like a designer light fixture. I've used this for a little heads up poker theme video before with 2 people at the table. It is heavier, so make sure when you put it on an arm to balance it with a sandbag. Safety, safety. Maybe you got a boring white wall that needs some zhuzhing or need a specific light shape. This one is for the ones that are extra into details. I always feel like a little kid when these come out of their cases. With a projector and gobos, your wall patterns and textures can be endless. Get creative with shadows and shapes with the 60B2 and its designated projector mount. For the Bowens mount projector, you will have more variety in gobo designs. This projector is a monster, and paired with the 300B2, you can get bigger wall patterns and also have more power if you need to see them on darker walls. You can keep designs in focus or blur them a little bit to make them more subtle. You could definitely blind someone or burn yourself with these, so be careful. Don't let people look into the lens, and wear gloves when switching out the gobos. Soft, even lighting is great for many situations, but maybe you want to give more definition to certain areas in the scene and less to others by playing with contrast. You can use a grid on your domes to add a dramatic, moody feel. Look at that light difference on the wall. The grid adds a bit of vignette look and keeps the audience eye on the subject and less on what's going on in the background. Give me all your attention. To have more control where you want to cut lighting, barn doors are always fun to play with. I was inspired by those old school movies where the females have pretty eye light, but went for a suspicious and creepy one instead. Special thank you to Nanlite for sponsoring this video and allowing me to have fun showing you my lighting toys and how I paint my videos. Today's a special day because they are launching all these new lights. Yes, all of them. Christmas Part 2. For this video, we use the new 60B2 and the 300B2. For those wondering the difference between the 2s and the B2s, it's the color temps. The 2s are daylight only, but you do get more output and power. The B stands for bicolor. I personally love using bicolor more for versatility of quickly changing colors. You can also use gels to change the color of the daylight ones if you need to. If you're looking for another lighting video to watch next, we had lots of fun with another Nanlite 60. It's their 60C that has RGB, and we did a magician themed shoot with lots of colors and fog and magic, of course. Check that one out next for more inspo on your own projects. Thank you for wasting your time with me and watching this video. Let me know in the comments down below if you do lighting similarly to me or differently even, and I will read your feedback. And give me a like to help the channel so other people can find it too. And share to your friends and family and coworkers and brothers, sisters, grandmas, grandpas, aunts and uncles. Find me on IG and I will see you when I see you. I'm done. You do you, fam. What? Oh, you're supposed to turn it on off. Can't do it. Why do I get so nervous?